we'll come back to Gita again. So, in Gita, when it was almost the end of all the debate, the Krishna almost gave the 60-70% of the wisdom of Gita. After that, Arjun says, okay, I understand about Karma Yoga, I understand about Jnana Yoga, I understand about the mind and its making. I understand that this is how the whole life is, and if I do something bad, I will be here, and if I do something good, I will be here. But how can a person apply this in his life? If somebody is enlightened, oh Lord, so the word is Sthita Pragya. Somebody who is Sthita Pragya, how does he sit? How does he walk? How does he talk? What is the nature of that being? So Krishna says, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogata atmanyo atmana tushta sthita pragyastadochyate. The English meaning that people usually write on their website is, the Supreme Lord said, O Partha, hey Parth, when one discards all the selfish desires and cravings of the senses that torment the mind, that tortures the mind, that controls the mind, and becomes satisfied in the realization of the self, such a person is transcendentally situated, which is Sthita Pragya, which is Jagrit, which is enlightenment, which is Tathagat, which is the bhav of Turiya. Jagrit, Shushupta, okay, Turiya. So Turiya Avastha, the highest place is basically किस तरह से रखा गया है? जब मनुष्य स्वार्थ युक्त कर्मों को छोड़ देता है, all the selfish desires end in that human being. The moment you see that human being, you could feel that there is a calmness, there is a peace that you cannot find anywhere else. When you have that undisputed peace inside you, when you're not craving for something, find that is the enlightenment. Easier said than done. A lot of people speak about it nicely. The West can speak about it, but there are hardly people who really know about spiritual seeking. And that's why I always say, Siddhis, mastery of senses, enlightening or mastering a technique. Suppose if I want to know your mind, if I know your mind, it's not the way of knowing that I'm an enlightened human being. Not at all. Trust me. This is what is happening in India. This is what is happening everywhere. People who are actually knowing a certain part of dimension, a certain level of sensory perception, people who could read mind, people who could do some spiritual, a magic or something, are considered to be enlightenment. That's not the case. I just told you what Gita says. Sthita Pragya Stadochyate. That person is Sthita Pragya. Rama, in his whole life, who is considered to be God, never did a single magic. Not a single magic. Ram Charitamanas, all we learn is how Ram could manage such a difficult life so calmly. On the day when he could become a king, his stepmother comes to him and says, Suno janani soi sutta badbhagi je pito matu bachan anuragi. That's what Ram says. So stepmother comes and says, I have decided, I have told your father that Bharat, who is my son, will be the leader, will be the king, and you will have 14 years of exile. Imagine a person who is preparing himself to become a king, to have the duties, and on the same day in the morning, he has been discarded through his stepmother. He has been just told to have a 14 years of exile with his wife. Think about that. And you know what Ram Sir does?